Speaking of ponytails, let's talk about Geralt of Rivia.
Okay.
There's rumors flying around that The Witcher 3, the game that came out in 2015 and which CD Projekt Red has since been like periodically just going back and be like, oh, just one more thing. And so, sorry, let me just, and they go in and they patch in some like new shader support or a next gen patch or whatever, which is really cool. I love that they do that. There are rumors flying around that they have a full blown new expansion planned that is in the works, and this is not just like some guy whose uncle works at Nintendo says it's a thing. It's been corroborated by several different sources, including IGN Poland, and allegedly it would I guess star Geralt, but it would take place in a whole new area of the world, which is like this sort of desert spot off to the east, and that sounds cool as hell.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I guess the buzz is that they would be using this to set up the events of The Witcher 4, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's very awesome.
Yeah, and I don't know if this would be like a standalone thing or if it would be specifically an expansion to The Witcher 3. But either way, a lot of people play The Witcher 3. A lot of people own The Witcher 3. I think it sold something like 60 million units. Like it's one of the best-selling games of all time.
That's nuts.
They have gradually been putting it out on every possible system to the point where I feel like it's almost caught up with Skyrim, if not caught up with Skyrim. And it's rad that there's so many people out there who have it. Whether or not they've actually played it isn't their story because it's massive.
Mm-hmm.
But this game keeps it is unrecognizable from what it was at launch in terms of how they've gone through and just modified things and added to it. And it's cool that they were like, oh yeah, this game came out in 2015. Oh, here's a next gen patch. Like, let's just throw that in there. Oh, they added some new high-end graphics card feature that it would have been impossible back then. Okay, we will support that too. And they, that's all just like free updates. And it's the kind of thing you see with a live service game.
Yep.
But they're just doing it for a single player experience, which just kicks ass. I love it.
It scales incredibly well, which is the best thing you want from like a very successful PC game, right? Is that it can be a benchmark for the most expensive rig you've ever built, and also it can run on Nintendo Switch, right? Like it's like that, which is at this point like a 9-year-old Android tablet. It's really interesting watching this because people will buy this game with their brand new PCs, or people will buy this game with their brand new consoles, and like you play this on a PS5 Pro and it's gonna look amazing. It doesn't look like a game from 10 years ago, right? Like that's what's kind of incredible about this. And I think a big part of that is that it is a realistic looking game in a lot of ways, but it also has a ton of style, right? Like they very deliberately didn't make something that is hyper realistic. They made something that has not like DreamWorks, but there's like a tinge of an aesthetic in there that removes it and removes it from realism and brings it a little bit closer to the fantasy realm. And it's got oversaturated colors compared to like a lot of the sort of like ancient sepia toned open world games that I think a lot of people started playing back in the 360 PS3 era. And so like it's just been really cool to see. Like this is an incredible success story. This is a game that is the gift that keeps on giving. I'm not in love with the combat of it, which is such a bummer because I like so much else about this game.
When's the last time you played it though?
About a year ago.
Okay.
Yeah. I would say like about once every 2 years, I'm like, this is it. This is going to be the time like I actually sit down and I roll credits. And then ultimately, I think the combat just gets a little repetitive and a little too simple for me. But I think the world is sort of unmatched in terms of like scope and scale. But yeah, it's like this game sold really well, and CD Projekt Red seems to be doing really well based on upcoming projects and current projects. And so it's kind of mind-blowing for them to be like, hey, we're going to make assuming this is true, a big new expansion for a game that's 11 years old.
Well, just thinking about it, I love the idea of it, and I'm sure there is a completely valid, this is like an idiot's idea from my perspective or whatever. There's a reason that people don't do this, but looking at it, it's like you've got this massive install base of people who have this game. It has taken this long for it to sort of snowball. The people who have this game, I'm guessing if they like the game, they bought the DLC. So like the more people have it, the more people are theoretically able to buy the DLC.
Yep.
The more people who are playing the game at any given time, the more likely it's going to get kind of some attention. And I went on like the SteamDB and looked at other games from a while back that people are still playing. Fallout 4, another game like this, which Bethesda's like they've like trickled in, little bits of new stuff. Like they've added some new outfits that correspond with the show. Fallout's hot right now. Like the Amazon Prime series is going. It's people are into it, and it's also kind of a drag because the next game is a long ways away, I think, unless they have some weird surprise up their sleeve. But wouldn't it be nice if they were like, hey, here's a new episode of DLC. Like, here's a new thing in Fallout 4. Here's some new crap for you to do, because all these people suddenly have this game. It's on so many different platforms. They could have done the same thing with Skyrim. I guess they sort of did. Like, every time it would come to a new platform, there's always some little new features they add on. Ironically, what it does, whenever they do that, I feel like Bethesda accidentally breaks a bunch of mods that people have made in lieu of Bethesda releasing official new content.
Yeah, because I was going to say the fans have more than filled that gap since Fallout 4 was released, right? Like they're out there making texture mods, and I mean there's mods for like the sound it makes when you walk. Like there's so many hyper specific things, but also like entire expansions that are fan made.
Yeah,
right?
no, there was Fallout London, which they were just like, let's build London and make a whole story there. And there was what was that game? Was it the Forgotten City? Is that what it's called? It began as a Skyrim mod.
Yep.
And it was this massively successful like murder mystery time loop game. And it was so successful they were like, let's just remake it in Unreal and sell it on its own. And they were so terrified of even mentioning their game in the same breath as Skyrim to just steer clear of Bethesda's lawyers, and like they want to just not, because they're selling the game, not the fact that it's attached to Skyrim. They're like, here's this entirely unique experience. But conversely, like, what if Bethesda had just like, I don't know, licensed that or figured out some way of like taking fan creations and packaging them as an official thing, so it's not like some mod you've got to go poking around under the hood to make it work.
Right.
And again, they've added mod support where it's not that difficult. Like if you can set up a mod on consoles, that's not a problem. But like, I don't know. It's to give it that blessing, to make it that sort of, here is an officially licensed Fallout adventure, what have you. And it just, I don't know, it feels like a missed opportunity. And I know we're always sort of looking ahead with games. We're always looking at what is the next, what is this shiniest, brightest, brand new, sexiest, new features, new bells and whistles. But it's like, here are these worlds that people spent the better part of a decade building, and they put them out for players to enjoy, and players continue enjoying them for a decade or more. And they've got all these people who are engaged with this piece of software, which is effectively, abandoned. I mean, there'll be little bits of updates in here, but it's here and there, but would be so cool if more stuff like this got revisited. Like I think Fallout's a great one. Skyrim, obviously. It's cool to see, and I imagine it's going to be a huge part of the conversation. Something that's worth touching on is like when The Witcher 3 was announced, it was an underdog. Like Witcher 3 was not a household name by a long shot. The Witcher 1 was a turn-based weirdo game. It was running on like one of the KOTOR games engines. Like it was just a weird Eastern European PC game. And then The Witcher 2 came along, and that was a big hit on PC. It was clearly like a massive leap forward, and then they put that on Xbox, and it got some traction. And then they announced The Witcher 3, and it was going to be coming to PS4, where PlayStation players had never played a Witcher game, but they're like, I guess I'll check this out. And it just snowballed into becoming one of the best games of all time.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to come off of that, like the brand name recognition of when The Witcher 3 first showed up versus now when it has a Netflix live action series, an anime. It's got the game is on every platform practically. Like people are familiar with who the Witcher is, what a Witcher is.
They sold toys of him in the bathtub. Like it's everywhere now,
Yeah.
And I think people now have expectations about what it should be, and other people are like, hey, you're a fake fan. You weren't there from the jump. So it's always funny to see something like that like break out of containment, right? Like once something becomes so popular that people come in with different expectations for it. But no, it's cool to see. It's really cool to see. And between that and Cyberpunk, it's like they have two concurrent, incredibly successful franchises right now. And I think most game studios would kill for that.
Hey, thanks for watching this clip from Beyond, IGN's weekly PlayStation show. You can find the full episode over on youtube.com/IGN Games. And don't forget, new episodes of Beyond drop every Wednesday on IGN.com, the IGN Games YouTube, and all your favorite podcast platforms. Thanks again for watching, and as always, Beyond.